Alrighty, hello and welcome back to the Persona 5 Real-Time Challenge. Today is July 5th. Let's get into it. Hello to Kodo, are you sleeping? I'm still asleep.
I assume it's okay if you're able to make such jokes. There's something I feel I should let you know. Kanashiro contacted me.
Huh.
Kanashiro?
He said he's calling off our debt. It seems he's disposed of all the photographs as well.
What?
And, my sister and her team have taken him into custody.
Wait, what?
What?
It appears they did not want him to disappear, if you know what I mean.
His group was called a mafia after all. I wouldn't put silencing him past them.
Does this mean we were successful in changing his heart?
It's hard to say for sure yet.
I see. What about those psychotic breakdowns that Kanashiro mentioned?
Not sure. But I assume he was talking about the incidents that have been all over the news lately. It really may be related to the other person who has been entering palaces.
I wonder who that is.
True. That said, all we can do now is wait until Kanashiro's change of heart becomes clear to us. Thank you.
Oh.
This humidity is overwhelming.
Oh, good morning. It's quite hot today. By the way, Kanashiro's deadline is this weekend, isn't it? His change of heart draws near. The Phantom Thieves will be even more renowned than before when this goes public. It's gonna get busy.
True.
This is true. With the added attention, we may receive more requests on that message board. I think we should take care of all the cases we have now, then while we still have the chance. We don't have any requests to use, can we clean them up already? We're good, dude. I think you may know this already, but I've been ordered by Principal Kobayakawa to look for the culprits. Is he onto us? We seem to be fine for now, but we can't let our guard down. I ask you try not to stand out for a while. By the way, I usually spend my time in the student council room. If there's ever an emergency, feel free to come find me there. Well, I mean, I could, but Yusuke wants to hang out with me. And I really like hanging out with Yusuke. Oh, and it would go up too. Oh, let's start with Kodo. Yeah, so I guess you do get more time to spend with people if you clear the palace early. So I guess I gotta start doing that now. Ugh.
Hey,
I can't hear anything from Kanashiro. All we can do now is wait until our time limit. Did you need something on the third floor? Have you come to study in the library, perhaps? Came to see you.
do you have a minute?
Seems our studies have paid off. Have you been working hard? Seems I have enough knowledge to invite Makoto out. This may be a good opportunity to do my bond with her. If there's something you want to ask, I want to ask you. If it doesn't get in the way of your studies, that is. I can lend an ear.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now let's find somewhere better to talk. The courtyard should do.
Hey, I have a question to ask you. Is that okay? Up until now, I believe I've been handling my position as student council president with ease as well. And I don't mean that in a boasting way, that's simply how I've thought about it. But in the end, I was unable to make any kind of impact with either Suzui-san or Kanashiro. Turns out there's no use for a rule-abiding honor student when things get rough. Now that I'm a member of this team, I want to do everything I can to help you all. All my studying up to this point has kept me quite narrow-minded. I think I will need to broaden my horizons somewhat.
What do you plan on doing?
My first step will be to learn more about the other students. But I struggle with that. There seems to be a disparity between my tastes and those of my peers.
You're totally right.
I knew it. I don't even know where people like to go for fun. It would be nice to have a grasp of such concepts. Plus, the student council must be responsible for understanding the student body they serve, right? I don't mean that in a surveillance way. I just want to know them as people. I may be a phantom thief, but that's no excuse for me to start ignoring my presidential duties. Now, back to the topic at hand. Where do people usually go for fun?
Any really, I don't know, like karaoke.
Karaoke, My friends have taken me there a few times. If possible, I'd like to go somewhere I'm a little less familiar with. How about an arcade? I've never actually been to one. Do you think you could take me? I'm not sure if it'll broaden my horizons per se, but simply studying won't get me anywhere.
Let's go now.
Thank goodness. I think I would have been totally lost in there had I gone by myself. Well, let's get going.
I was going to this and I was like, you know, Makoto's cool. I just kind of remember it's like, I don't really like Makoto that much, actually.
So, this is where everyone comes to enjoy themselves. There are more girls here than I expected.
Yeah, there's 2. Oh, sorry,
Hey,
3.
over there. You play by aiming the gun at the screen, right? That actually seems somewhat realistic.
Want to try it?
If it's okay with you, do you think you could teach me? I did it! No way!
Makoto's loud play is garnering quite a bit of attention. She seems too engrossed with the game to even notice, though.
Oh, so this is how it is.
Well, what did you think?
Of course, that was just a game, but I wonder if I could apply some of the techniques I learned here during battle.
You're so sharp.
Perhaps going somewhere I don't normally frequent is what helped me come up with that idea. You know, it may only be a little bit, but I think I'm starting to understand how people pass time. Interesting. I would have never even thought about coming here before.
You still have much to learn.
Hey, do you think you could help me out again later? I might be able to give the team more ideas if I can gain increased knowledge outside of my studies.
I look forward to it.
I need to live up to your expectations now that I've taken up your time. Perhaps it won't be immediately, but I'm sure I can be of use.
I sense a strong resolve for Makoto. Yay! Oh, Sai. How did she get mad at me for hanging out with her sister?
There must have been people who obstructed your actions as the Phantom Thieves. You managed to overcome them because you had someone who specialized in analyzing enemies. Isn't that right?
I am thou.
Pop, 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 pop. Priestess. Shadow Calculus.
All right.
One more level, we get Baton Pass.
By the way, you went to the red light district when you were chasing after Kaneshiro, right? I'd like to go there as well. No, not for my own purposes.
Right.
To tell you the truth, I recently got a report that one of our students was spotted there. I'm skeptical, but I'd like to confirm firsthand for myself.
It was probably me or Ryuji.
Well, it's getting late. Let's go home. See ya.
Ah, you're back.
Kaneshiro got rid of those photos, right? That's what he said. You think we can trust him? I doubt he'd lie if he really had a change of heart. Looks like we're only clear then. We can't be sure of that yet. You mean he might not have had a change of heart? No, I'm relatively certain he did. That is not the issue. Despite Kaneshiro's change, his organization remains intact. I can only hope they don't abscond with the photographs. You mean like run off with it? I guess that's possible. After all, loss of the leader does not necessarily spell out the demise of the group. That is merely common knowledge. But the opposite sometimes holds true as well. Some groups with a strong guiding hand will simply crumble. So this all depends on which way it goes. We'll be fine. All we can do now is pray the pieces fall in our favor. Hopefully Kanashiro's confession motivates people to crack down on the Mafia. I would love nothing more than to see them defeated once and for all. Elliot the Makoto sis. That aside, we've done everything we can for the time being. All that remains now is to wait until the results become clear. Big lead. Mishima. 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 I can do it. Meantime, it's Tuesday. No, not really. Can I like? I want to hang out with anyone else. Literally anyone else. No, I'm gonna have the fortune teller. I want to get that. I want to get the freaking stat boosting stuff. So I have to start doing that.
I should write something.
What do you think?
Mild, did her fate change? Tell the result.
Fine.
Fine, let's hear it. Please sit down.
Goodness gracious! Her boyfriend stopped abusing her? I don't believe it. But even if he did stop, her fate should still be heading down the path to misery without changing. I mean, look.
Clip.
What? The sequence of Arcana has completely changed. Death has moved far off into the future.
Fate is not absolute.
No. This must be some sort of trick. What are you, a scam artist? You made a deal with her boyfriend or something, didn't you?
I persuaded him.
That's an obvious lie. It couldn't have been that simple. Did you plunge him into Tokyo Bay? Or cram him into a metal drum and dump insects on him? You must have taken some sort of extreme measures.
It's very specific things. I'm just an ordinary student.
Well, you certainly do seem ordinary. Yes, quite ordinary indeed. But there's no way that could have happened without you breaking the law. I mean, how could an ordinary high school student change the course of fate? Fine, I'm just going to have to verify your power. The very power that reversed my tarot card prediction. This is quite a serious situation for a fortune teller like me. I need to get to the bottom of this. You won't have to do anything. Just sit next to me while I tell fortunes. And if another unopposable fate happens to appear, then I'll test your power.
I get nothing out of this.
Well, that may be true. Oh, I know. I'll read your fortune. Please? I'll even prioritize your readings over my regular customers. Besides, I'll be able to provide much more accurate predictions once I get to know you better. How does that sound? Is it a deal? Otherwise, I won't be able to go on. Please, I beg you. I need to know if fate truly can be changed.
Alright, I guess.
You will? Really? Okay then. I look forward to verifying your skills. Please don't blow me off, okay? We made a deal after all.
I made a deal with Chihaya. Woo! Look at all these confidants we're starting. All I had to do was blow off Mishima.
Unless you were lucky, there's no way you could have repeatedly done so many crimes. Or perhaps you had someone you consulted who gave you precise advice. You're not getting away this time with just luck.
Hey, thou art thou, we made a blessing. Yeah, let's go. Nice. Nice.
Is fate really something that can be changed?
Yeah.
If it's really possible, then... Oh, it's getting late. Let's close up shop for today. It's past your curfew.
You're not my mom. Okay, and that will do it for today. Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah. Tune in tomorrow for July 6th. Bye! Oh, grandpa ass.